trouble seems to be mounting for Newsclick. In the latest, Delhi police is carrying out raids on journalists and all employees associated with Newsclick website amid the news portal's alleged Chinese links. A large-scale raid is being carried out by the Delhi police's special cell at over 30 locations. Now, the Delhi Police Special Cell has registered a case under UAPA. During the raid, the Special Cell of Delhi Police seized a lot of electronic evidence, laptops, mobile phones, and took data dumps of hard disks. Earlier, the Enforcement Directorate had registered a case against the news portal and alleged that Newsclick received foreign funding in violation of the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, or FCRA. Further, a New York Times report, in fact, it claimed that the outlet was part of a global network that received funding from American billionaire Neville Roy Singham to spread Chinese propaganda. My colleague Shreya is also joining me. She is, of course, outside the Special Cell's office at the moment. Shreya, in terms of the raids that are being conducted right now and how many persons have been detained, are these raids still ongoing at the moment? And how many persons have been brought to the Special Cell's office, and what will be the line of investigation here on?
Paulomi, as of now, this is an ongoing raid. There are simultaneous raids happening at the residences of the journalists linked to Newsclick, as well as social activists and historians. Remember, there are multiple people who are on the payroll as consultants of Newsclick. All of them are right now under the radar of Delhi Police's Special Cell. Multiple people have been already brought in. We've been seeing since morning the action is taking place in the Delhi Police's Special Cell office, and there is restriction that has also been put in place. Now, when we talk about the line of questioning, this will definitely revolve around the money that these journalists allegedly have received in the form of foreign remittance, and obviously the allegation that is about foreign propaganda. And if you can focus on the sections, Paulomi, UAPA 120B, 153, which is promoting enmity between two groups. So somewhere down the line, there is material that is also at the hand of Delhi Police's Special Cell, which they will actually be corresponding to while they will be interrogating all these people. And this is an ongoing raid. There are forensic teams that's present at Newsclick's office in Sainik Farm. Senior ACP officer of Delhi Police Special Cell, Lalit Mohan Negi, is there at the location with the forensic team as the raid is underway. So it is an ongoing raid. We will likely get a better picture at the end of the day on the number of arrests that has taken place. But right now, multiple people have already been brought into the Special Cell office in the national capital.
Shreya and Munish, stay on with us. Let's try and give you a sense of the money trail earlier that Munish was trying to explain to us, which the ED claims that it has evidence of, there's proof of. So you remember that these are investigations that have been underway for a while right now. Now, this is the Chinese money trail as is being alleged against this news portal, Newsclick. Now, this is what ED sources are telling India Today. So it's the Chinese Communist Party of China, which basically gives money to this gentleman called Neville Roy Singham, who is a tech billionaire living in Shanghai. He then, in fact, sends 38 crores through various foreign funding sources to Newsclick. What are these and how? There's one called Justice and ED Fund INC in the US, where he puts 27.51 crore rupees. There's something called G-Span LLC, again in the United States, 26.98 lakh rupees. Then there's something called the Tricontinental Limited INC USA, 49.31 lakh rupees. Centro Popular Demidis in Brazil, 2.03 lakh rupees, and foreign direct investment of 9 crore rupees. All of this money, allegedly, this 38 crore, goes to Newsclick, which is a PPK Newsclick Studio Private Limited. That's what the company is called. It got money allegedly for Chinese propaganda, and this money, of which 21 lakh rupees is given to Gautam Navlakha, who is a Newsclick shareholder, is what Enforcement Directorate sources have told India Today. So that is a sense of the money trail that we've gotten from our sources within the Enforcement Directorate that Munish Pandey, my colleague, can better explain. This money trail, Munish, that we've just explained to our viewers, how much of this evidence, real evidence, is available with the agencies that are now investigating this matter?
Well, Palmi, as far as ED's investigation is concerned, remember they are looking for the money laundering as far as Newsclick is concerned. Now, what ED claims that in 3 years, in the span of 3 years, more than 38 crore rupees traveled from China to India via multiple companies, and Nivel Roy Singham is a person who was basically the person who designed the entire money trail. So, of course, ED claims that they have the money trail, and the money came through foreign direct investment and inward remittances. Now, ED also claims that the money which was received by the office bearers of Newsclick was in contravention of the laws which are already established in India. Under FTI and under FEMA, you need to have registration with the Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, and then only you are allowed to take money. But certain laws were violated by Newsclick. When the ED started more further investigation in this case, they also got to know that there are not only evidences of money trail, but also there is an evidence of email trail also. There are certain emails which originated from Nivel Roy Singham to certain office bearers of Newsclick, and those emails, there was conversation about how Chinese agenda can be pushed through Newsclick, that is a news media portal. Apart from that, there were also conversations that how India can be shown in bad light, for example, in connection with handling of COVID by the Indian government. So all these conversations were seized by the Enforcement Directorate when they conducted searches at the premises linked to Newsclick. These evidences were shared with the Delhi police, based on which they decided to file a case under UAPA. So now ED's investigation and the part of ED's investigation has been shared with the Delhi police, based on which they decided to lodge a fresh FIR. And fresh FIR means that if during the searches at the premises of these individuals by Delhi police, if they get to know any fresh evidence, then these individuals might be arrested, and that is why trouble is mounting for Newsclick and the individuals linked to it.
India's #1 political reporter
defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV.